All right, this is my sister here again. Let's get it going. Good evening. Consider a rock. A rock is contained of sediments, and the sediments are contained of elements, and the elements are contained of atoms. Just like that, our movement is comprised of several different factors that we normally either forget or don't consider. I'm here to tell you today all about that. I hope today to improve your performance by informing you of the physical nature of the game of tennis. Sources cited for today will be from PhD physics professors, astute tennis enthusiasts, and practicing medical professionals. But we will be discussing the Magnus effect, kinetic chain, and their implications on performance. Let's begin with the Magnus effect. The Magnus effect is defined as when an object is spinning in motion, there is a force perpendicular to the spin axis. It's spinning clockwise, the force is down. It's spinning counterclockwise, the force is up. Let me explain with the tennis ball. Say for instance, a ball is hit with the Magnus effect in the air, and it is spinning this way. The friction of the ball carries air around it, just as so as my hand is, and the air under it is stopped by this curved air. And Newton's third law, it says that there must be an equal and opposite force to this downward curvature of the air, and that is the tennis ball going up. And so that is essentially the Magnus effect. The Magnus effect is what us tennis players call topspin. And topspin is essential for having an effective and enjoyable game, because it allows for precision and accuracy with each and every return that a player does. Without aiming or without knowing where your ball is going, you will fail to make tactical and strategical decisions in your game. Now that we have discussed the Magnus effect, let's talk about the kinetic chain. Healthline.com defines kinetic chain as when you are in motion, your body creates a chain of events that affects the movement of neighboring joints and segments. It's like momentum. Now let me explain with the tennis racket. So in tennis, professional tennis players are they are taught their forehand with the C method to go up, around, hit the ball, and across the body. So this movement, it creates momentum for the rest of the body, so that when you are finished hitting, your body is naturally able to move after you hit the ball. And so in my days of tennis, I've seen people, beginners, they begin to hit the ball like that, without movement, without any extracurricular body movement, or they may hit it like that. But those movements aren't helpful for when you're trying to be good at the game of tennis, because for one, it's not helping your performance because this movement provides no topspin. It has no Magnus effect for it, and also just doing this, you won't be ready for the next return. You'll be going back and forth for every return that you need to make. And so it is essential that we have kinetic chain for our hits, for our returns, for every swing that we do. It is essential that we have kinetic chain, so that we can have so that our tennis matches are less tiresome and more enjoyable. And although it takes time to gain the inert kinetic chain in tennis, The sooner you begin to learn the kinetic chain, the sooner you will be able to be great at tennis. So today we have talked about the Magnus effect, how it is equal to topspin, and how essential it is for a player. And it was considered back then that the Magnus effect was a factor in the movement of hurricanes. So if the Magnus effect could do such a thing, how much could it do for your tennis career? We have also reviewed the kinetic chain and how the momentum is essential for having it's essential for being ready for your next move. So today I offer you this. The next time you are on the tennis courts, I challenge you to think of the Magnus effect. Think of the kinetic chain and how these factors are essential and how they are important for being able to be the best of the best and the best that you can be. Thank you.